Welcome to my 30 days of dating challenge. Now, I can't give you the whole 30 days of dating challenge on YouTube, but I am every single week going to be giving you an area that you can focus on to really start to create that change. So for week one, of course, we're going to start where we need to start, which is with your own mindset and your outlook on dating. Now, if you want to participate in the full challenge, which involves daily videos to get really great at creating this change in your dating life, hit the link below. Either way, though, a good activity for you to focus on this week, if you know actually that, you know what, 2020, it is going to be your year for changing up how you're experiencing dating. So when I'm coaching people, and as a dating coach and TED speaker, I've worked with probably thousands of people one-to-one. And the first place I always start is the same. I don't start with teaching people how to be a great flirt or to go and meet someone at a bar. Instead, I focus on getting your headspace in the right place, because if your mindset is good, then you will usually find actions much easier to take, and then the actions can reinforce that good mindset. So if that isn't too mumbo jumbo for you, let's get you doing a practical exercise this week. Please let me know how it's going in the comments below. Share what you feel comfortable sharing. So a big roadblock that normally comes up for people when it comes to taking action is our excuses. So excuses are like helpful things that our mind offers us to stop us actually making the changes that we need to make. Now, it could be that we are excusing someone's behavior towards us that we know isn't really very good. So saying, oh, but you know, I haven't met someone like that in a while, or they are a nice person, I'm just gonna give it some time. Or it could be an excuse that stops you physically from taking the actions. It could be, I would say hello to them, but those people are watching, or I'm wearing the wrong shoes. I don't know what to say. People are going to think I'm creepy, or am I being weird? Now, when we have these excuses, instead of actually taking the action step, which brings you towards your goals and also will help you, those excuses to be a thing of the past, they can like stop you in the moment from taking the action that you need to take. And sometimes a lot of people, particularly in the area of dating, find that they are overwhelmed by their own internal excuses for not taking action, and that really keeps them stuck. And I don't want you to be stuck. So what do we do with these excuses as they arrive? The first thing I always suggest is to start to get to know yourself really well. If you know what your process is around dating and what excuses your mind comes up with, they'll start to lose a bit of their power over you. A good way to get to know them is, in the beginning, for this first week, you don't necessarily have to focus on taking that action step to say hello to anyone. Instead, the first thing you can focus on is when you do see an opportunity to talk to someone you are potentially attracted to, or you do see an opportunity to go out for a date, but you kind of decide you're too tired last minute. I want you to start to make a note of what those excuses are. Good one, I just use notes on my iPhone. You could write it physically down. The difference there is, as soon as the excuse is no longer in your mind, it's somehow on a piece of paper or a screen in front of you, it's going to start to lose some of its power over you. And it starts to lose some of its power because suddenly you can start to see a bit of a pattern. You'll be like, oh yeah, that's the same excuse I had 2 days ago, or there it is again. And when you start to notice that pattern, or you start to see how often these excuses are coming up for you, you're going to get a lot more in control of you being able to say, you know, actually, I can see that's just it's like my excuse is popping up again, and I'm going to have another voice in my head that's more powerfully going to bat that excuse down. If you can do that, and if you can get to know your excuses, you're going to become self-aware, and then you're going to be able to get in control of them. Now, when you've written those excuses down, a great next step to help you to get in control of those excuses is that you start to reframe those excuses. So by reframing, that is a very dating coach term that means instead of choosing to see an excuse one way, we're going to kind of flip it on its head and start to see it as a positive, or we're going to start to challenge it. So an example of that could be, say your excuse is, I don't know what to say. You know, your reframe of that could be, I'm just going to say hi and smile. And if that person is receptive, I'm going to trust myself to talk to them, because you know what? I do actually have conversations with people every day, and I can do that easily. And really at the beginning, I'm just going to be sociable. Your excuse could be, I would say hello, but other people are watching me. The reframe of that would be, you know what, actually everybody else is probably far more concerned with what's going on for them than what's going on with me. And you know what, actually saying hello to a person or asking someone out, that isn't negative. That can be an amazingly positive experience I can give to someone. So your 30 days of dating challenge this week is to start to get in control of your mindset by getting in control of your excuses. You're going to get to know them, you're going to write them down, and you are going to challenge them. If you want to join in the 30-day challenge properly, which involves getting a video every single day, as well as a back catalogue and a vault of amazing online learning material around dating, plus meeting cool men and women to experience this journey with you, you just need to click on the link below that video and we can get you started. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side, and good luck with your 30-day challenge this week.